YouTube, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Nevaeh here. If you guys are new, please like and subscribe right below to my channel so you guys can get alerts and updates on every time I have a new video. I have been taking a long time getting back into YouTube only because I had to move out of college and it's just been so much going on. But I decided to bring this video to you guys because I've been watching Netflix all the past 3 months, and I recommend some Netflix binge watching series. So if you guys have or have not watched any of these series that I am about to explain to you all, I think that it would be very great to watch them because if you guys are a big Netflix person like me, finding new series is kind of hard because you can't really get into them. But these ones that I'm about to tell y'all about, y'all gonna really like. Before you get into this video, again, subscribe. And I'm not really good at describing things without actually spoiling them, so I'm gonna give it my best try, so y'all bear with me. But I'll get straight into the video. The first series or show that I recommend is How to Get Away with Murder. This is really actually, I have not watched the last season because it's not on Netflix and I don't have cable. Like, who got cable? You know you have the Fire Stick and stuff, but I don't have a Fire Stick, so I'm waiting for it to air on Netflix. But it has 6 seasons and I finished 5. But this is a show, if you guys are interested in law, going to law school or becoming a lawyer or any of that, this is a really good show that I recommend. It's about a lawyer slash a law school professor who ended up having this Keating 5, and they helped her a lot with her cases and stuff, and they got heavily involved in her life, and it just went downhill from that. Like, literally, it's a lot. Like, I don't even want to get into it, but I really recommend y'all watch it. I promise you guys, you won't be disappointed if you have not watched it already. If you have watched it, please comment below your favorite season or your favorite character. I would love to hear from you all because I know who my favorite character is, but we don't get to it. Yeah. The second series I would recommend is Queen of the South. If you guys are interested in any like killing and drug dealing, this is a good series for you. I personally have not finished this series because I have moved on to other series, which I'm gonna get into. But Queen of the South is basically about some young lady who was doing her little thing on the street, and she ended up meeting this dude who was into drug dealing and stuff with his father, like the Mexican cartel and all of that. And they ended up getting together. And after he went missing, she got heavily involved in the business. And literally, I will spoil it, but it's really good. It's like a female role. It shows like a strong female role, which I really like about the show. And there's a lot of action in it in every episode. So, third series I would say is Ozark. Let me tell you. This series, the 3rd season just hit a couple, I believe like 2 months ago or something like that. But I finished the series. It's 3 seasons in like 2 months because I started in like March. April. Yeah, I finished the series in like 2 months. This is a really good series. Like, y'all, this is a good series. It's about a self-employed, I don't know, I forgot what he was exactly. He started with an A, like somebody who deal with numbers and stuff, like an accountant, I believe, something like that. But it's about him and his family and how his friend got into a Mexican cartel as well and drug the main character in it and put his family in danger. And they basically had to pay the Mexican cartel back of what his friend owed because they stole from him. So like, that's basically what it's about. But it's a really good series. It's real chill. but it's a lot of action as well, and it's really funny when you get to meet the characters. Like, you're gonna really actually get into the characters. The son, the daughter, the assistant, like the main character, the husband and the wife. Like, y'all is gonna really get into it, and I really like it, and I really recommend y'all watch it, because I thought I wasn't gonna like it at first because it kind of started off slow, but it's actually good. Fourth series I would say is Scandal. So I just was watching this like 2 days ago. I have not finished it just because it was like I started getting into it, but then I stopped, but now I'm back into it. But Scandal, who don't know Scandal, was like 7-9 seasons. I honestly don't know what she is. I don't know if she's I don't like a lawyer. She's not even a lawyer. Honestly, I don't know. It's really interesting though, about the president being in the White House and mistresses and a whole bunch of killing and secret service. It's all types of stuff. All that combined in one. The scenery is mainly at the White House, but it's really interesting. If you guys want to check that out. Told you guys I'm not good at explaining details, but I try my best on this one. Just watch Scandal. You won't be disappointed in that. Fifth one, I would say Money Heist. I finished this a few weeks ago. Really good series. If you guys don't know what a money heist is, it's basically, the show basically tells what it is, but it's when people go on like this mass stealing money, like a whole bunch of money though. Like, it's a whole plan to it. But that's basically what these people did. It actually wasn't meant to get that big. It started off being in Spanish, and when you watch it, the voiceover is like, these people, I believe they live in Spain or something like that, but it was originally in Spanish, and they ended up getting some voiceovers to put it in English, because it actually really got big, like really big, and they didn't think they was gonna get that big. So I really recommend. It's really good, like really good. Like, it's gonna have you like on your toes type. A lot of action. If you guys like the whole burglary, stealing, all of that action type, this series is for you. 6, I would say this is something pertaining like to the college students, or for high school students who are getting prepared for college. Dear White People. I have not finished the series again, but this is like most of the setting is in college. It's at like a predominantly white institution, and it's about a female who has this podcast. She talks about, in the beginning of her podcast, she says, "Dear White People," and she just like basically talks about how a lot of biases in the white community and how divided the college is, and it's kind of like, it's a lot of like protesting and Black Lives Matter type series. So you guys is very for the Black people, and like watching stuff like that, I would say this is a good series for you. It's funny, it's romantic, and it's kind of an eye-opener a little bit, just about how really some colleges are. Like, when I was watching it in the past, like a long time ago, I was like, okay, like I couldn't really get into it, but like watching it now after going to college and going to Ohio State at a predominantly white institution, I understand, like, dang, like this stuff really be happening, like, but I ain't gonna talk about that topic. But go ahead and watch it, Dear White People. 7, I would say, is All American. This is my season, it's my show, but this is a really good series. It's about a young man who lost his father. Well, whose fathers left him, and he ended up getting recruited to play for this other school. So he left his home school, and he was like the star player and everything. And it had a little bit of like gang violence in it, but it just showed how, like, it showed a young man between two lives, like a Black life and like a white life, or whatever you want to call it. But it's really good. I recommend this one. Number 8, Containment. So before anybody say anything, this show actually came out once like the whole COVID-19 stuff happened. But I thought that this was not going to be good, but it actually was good. Like, me and my girlfriend was crying on the last episode, like really crying, because we got to feel the characters. Because like it was only in 2 settings, and it was just kind of like sad because it was like the whole virus thing that was going on. It's really good. It's basically about a virus that was brought over from some other country, and it was spreading. I think it like purposely got brought over here, and they tried to find a virus for it. And like they really focus on some main characters, and you really get into the characters. Like it actually gets good like as each episode progresses, especially towards the end. It's only 1 season, so you can finish that in like a day or 2. Number 9, it's this series called Locke and Key. It's kind of hard to explain this series. It's only 1 season, but it's basically about these keys to this house that this family got left from their, I forgot who left them the house, but it's these keys that like magic powers or whatever, and each key has a different type of power. Like it's a key that opens the door to anything. Like you say, I want to go to Disney World, and you put the key in, and you're gonna go to Disney World. And it's the key like for the mind. You can go and look at your memories. It's like, it's pretty cool. Like at first I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but it actually is really good. So if you like that mystical, mysterious, fantasy type shows and stuff, this is one for you. And lastly, it is this show, Riverdale. Mind you, these are not in order, so don't like think that these are in order from best to least. This is just randomly top 10 that I will recommend. And although there are more shows on Netflix that I recommend, but these are just ones that came straight to my mind. So Riverdale is another show. I believe it's a high school setting, but I think it's like 4 seasons because it's every year in high school, start at freshman year. And they started playing this game. These kids started playing this game with gargoyles. I believe that's the word. But people started dying. It's kind of weird, like monstery type. I don't even know. Like it's like monstery fantasy a little bit type of show. Adventure. I don't even know. Can't even describe how Riverdale is. It's just good though, so I recommend it too. And that will be the end of this video. I hope you guys took these recommendations. Although I did not explain them very well, it's just because if I explained them, I would basically tell what the whole thing is about, and I don't want to do that. So take these top 10 Netflix suggestions and get the binge watching them if you have not watched them yet, or if you've already been planning on watching a few that I've said, go ahead. I'm gonna put these Netflix series in the description below. And again, if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please do. Please, and help me get to 200 subscribers, guys, and I will really enjoy and love that. And I will catch you guys on another video.